behalf of the entire faculty, staff, and administration of Tappan Zee High School, I'm excited to welcome you to the 2020-21 school year. Your experience is going to look and feel a little different this year, so I wanted to take a few minutes to give you an insight into what to expect as you return to school. Students will be assigned to one of 3 entrances as they arrive at the building. Students riding the bus, walkers, and bike riders will all enter through our main entrance. Student drivers will enter through the auditorium entrance, and students being dropped off by a parent will enter through the entrance to Dutchman Arena in the back. Arrival for students will begin at 8:10 a.m. each day. Students may not arrive earlier than 8:10 a.m. As you enter our school, your temperature will be checked, and as long as your temperature is under 100 degrees Fahrenheit, you will go straight to your Period 1 class. If your temperature is 100 degrees Fahrenheit or higher, you will go directly to the nurse's office for a second temperature check and to answer some questions. Please note that we will not be using lockers this year, so you'll need to come each day with the materials you will need for your classes. Students will be expected to wear their masks at all times, including in their classrooms, restrooms, hallways, and common areas. You will be able to take mask breaks throughout the day at the direction of our staff, so long as you maintain social distancing. Mask wearing is part of our code of conduct, and it is the expectation that you comply. Upon entering the building, you will notice that most of our hallways are one-way. Signs will be posted throughout the building alerting you to the direction of these hallways. For the hallways that are still two-way, please make sure you always stay to the right. Finally, it is extremely important that we are all using social distancing and keeping 6 feet between ourselves and others anytime we are in the hallways. During your lunch period, we still want you to relax and connect with your friends, but we have to make sure that we follow social distance protocols. For your safety, tables in the cafeteria will have clear dividers on them. Additionally, we will have more outdoor spaces available to our students, and we encourage you to take advantage of those spaces while eating lunch. Meals must be pre-ordered a week ahead and will be distributed in a grab-and-go fashion. Also, as a reminder, all students, including seniors, are required to stay on campus for lunch. When in your classrooms, you will notice a number of things that have been put in place to keep both you and your teachers safe. Furniture and desks have been arranged in a way to maximize the space of the room. Each student will be using a portable polycarbonate shield that they will place on their desk to add an extra layer of safety. In addition, all students will be expected to wipe down their workstations at the beginning and end of class with wipes that will be available in the room. Hand sanitizer will also be available. Spaces have been designated for both students and teachers in each room. And please remember to bring your charged Chromebook with you every day. At the end of each class, students will be released in a staggered manner to alleviate some of the congestion in the hallways. For some of our more specialized classes, like PE and music, there are some additional procedures we have put in place. For example, on the days you have PE, you should come dressed in appropriate clothing so that you can participate, as we will not be using lockers. In music, you will notice that there is a greater degree of social distancing because of state guidelines and regulations. All of your teachers will spend the first few days reviewing these expectations. All students, including seniors, have been assigned study halls during any open periods in their schedule. It is important to note that when you are in study hall, you are expected to remain there for the period. Places like the library and cafeteria will be used for classes and will not be available during study halls. Students should make sure that they have something to work on while they are in their study halls. Students are expected to maintain social distancing while in bathrooms. No more than 2 students will be permitted in a bathroom at any given time. If you enter a bathroom and see that there are 2 people present, we ask that you wait in the hallway for one to leave. At the end of the day, we'll be using a staggered dismissal procedure in which we will release 1/3 of the students at a time. When students leave, they should exit through the same doors that they entered through in the morning. This will help us facilitate the required social distancing. Please note that students cannot stay after school for any reason, as there will be no late buses and all office hours and clubs will be virtual for the beginning of school. While school is going to feel more restrictive in some ways as a result of these changes, it is important for all of us to recognize that they are being put in place for our safety. I firmly believe that a successful school year is determined by the attitude and effort of all the individuals in that school. You, our students, make up the biggest group of our school population. I'm relying on your flexibility and cooperation more than ever as we begin another school year. I look forward to seeing you all real soon.